Hello, welcome to Blog TV. I'm sitting here after Carlisle. I've just beat Morecambe 3-1 at home, and I've got to say, good result, really good result. We had 17 shots to their 11, but I think we just really got lucky at the start of the match with an own goal from them being the fastest goal in Carlisle's history after 23 seconds. I think it's just a shame that our fastest goal in our history isn't scored by one of our players, but I'll take it. And then in the third minute, a John Mellish cross that somehow ends up in the top corner. I'm not 100% sure how that happened, but if anyone's going to do it, it's going to be John Mellish, isn't it? With another goal. I believe he's closing in on, if not already achieved, Harry McCurdy's amount of goals that he scored last season, which means that our top scorer from last season is almost being beat after 9 games this season, which I think shows the difference in quality between last season. Our top scorer, John Mellish, isn't there to score goals, which is what makes this whole thing really confusing. And I think some of our strikers really need to book the game up a bit. Josh Coyote had a pretty bad game. I think he really should have scored just really early in the first half with Joe Riley, who I think played excellent today, might I say. He put a belter through ball in. I remember hearing the Morecambe commentators, because I for some reason couldn't get the Carlisle commentators on. They all went, oh no, when that happened. And then luckily for them, Coyote missed. But he really should be scoring them. But yeah. Tanner in the 87th minute getting his first goal for the club, and can I just say, that goal reminded me a lot of Danny Granger when I remember watching him play. A little touch at the edge of the box, and then a strike. It was so reminiscent of him. I think that's just immediately what I thought of when I saw the goal go in. I thought, that's Danny Granger. That's what it reminded me of, and hopefully he does become as good as Danny Granger. He's only 20-year-old, and he's signed a 2-year deal with the club. I don't know if there's an option for another year after that, but I think that if he wants to stay, maybe he could work his way up to that sort of club status like Danny Granger did. But who knows? He has only been here for 9 league games after all. But a good performance from him, I think, even without the goal. I think he put in a lot of good, tackles, interceptions, passes out from the back. Aaron Hayden had a good game today, although I think probably could have done better for the first goal, for Morecambe's goal anyways. And someone who really should have done better for that goal was Farman. I think Farman had a bad game today. There was a few moments where he punched crosses out that he probably should have caught, and he probably should have come for the corner. But what can be done? He conceded 1 and we scored 3, which it's literally what we need to win matches. I think we kept up a good pressure. The half of the second half, the first half of the second half, we didn't play very well at all, and towards the end of the first half even, we just didn't play well. But getting through that stage virtually without conceding, although there was that quick corner that did go in through one of our errors, but surviving that area of play is a difference to last season. Whereas last season, when we dip, we would concede like 3 goals. But now, when we dip, we can hold on until we pick up the pace a bit and then go and score on our own. I think some of our passing out from the back was good today. Callum Guy was really good, I think, but he always is. His interceptions and his just control of the ball, I think, is one of the best I've seen in quite some time. He himself is a really quality player, and to be perfectly honest with you, I don't know why he's playing at this level. I think he should be playing at League 1 level, and hopefully he can be playing at League 1 level next season with us. Now, this result puts us 4th in the table, 1 point outside the automatic promotion places, which, that is really, really good. That is where we want to be right now. I personally believe, I predicted at the start of the season that we would finish either 7th or 7th off bottom. 7th off top or 7th off bottom. because I think this team that Beach had put together could have gone one of two ways. But I think that we might even be able to push for more than 7th. Now Newport County, I don't think they've got the capacity in the squad to keep going at top of the table. I could be proven wrong, really. I know Newport County are a really quality side. I know that the last game I went to before lockdown was a 2-0 win over them, but they're a good team at the moment. They're doing really well, but so are we. Forest Green above us as well. That another good team. A team that always seems to be winning 1-0 at the moment for some reason. But look, we've beat a local rival quite comfortably today, and I think that can't go underrated. And it just makes you think, if we'd have took our chances at Oldham or even just got another goal at Grimsby, what could we be doing today? What could we be thinking today? Could we be second, first, even? Cambridge, another team that are above us in the league, they've been unreal. They've been unstoppable this season. Personally, I believe they'll win the league over Newport County, who are currently top. But I don't think it matters who wins the league. I think it just matters Carlisle need to get themselves promoted this season with the squad they've got, because I think if we don't, we could lose a few good players. I think we're in a very good position to do that at the moment, and I think this result got me really excited. And next week we have Exeter, who are currently 8th, I believe. Tough team to beat, lost out in the playoffs this season. I believe in the final, losing to Northampton. But Exeter are a strong side, you know. They remind me a lot of Colchester, a side that it should be at the top of the table with the quality they've got in the squad. But we've beat Colchester, that's the thing. These wins, where we're coming up against top sides and outperforming them, it's bound to fill the fans and the players with loads of confidence. Morecambe, who were top of the league for quite some time at the start of the season, obviously they've fallen off now, especially with that 5-0 loss at Cambridge, but we can keep pushing up the table with the performances we're putting in, and I think Chris Beach should be applauded for that. But look, what we need to do is just focus on that result on Saturday, because I believe that will put us, if we win on Saturday, that puts us into the automatic promotion places, and I genuinely can't remember the last time we were there, and that excites me. That really excites me, us being up there. But yeah, so yeah, I'll just see you on Saturday. All good things to say for him today. We played well, Morecambe didn't. We got a bit of luck, but some teams do need that. Yeah, in a bit.